Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And here's Azar. Rummenigge.
Benfica do have a chance to counter here. And it's Bale. Gullit.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Out of play for a throw. Cleared away.
Gullit. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's a little off target. Gullit.
Thuram tries to clear. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
That is good strength.
And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet.
Forced to go back.
Ibrahimovic.
Cafu looking for a runner.
That's beautifully weighted.
And that is out of play. And it's Gullit. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He has found the way through.
No, that's overhit. Yaya Toure.
Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Not the most accurate pass.
Rummenigge.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, super ball! Can he finish?
And he's really put himself on the line here. Vietnam with the corner, they're first.
Hazard goes short.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Real chance here. Here comes the cross.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short. Hazard. Oh, shooting chance!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Deftly away.
Bale makes the interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Benfica definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that's shot a goal!
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Seedorf. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find.
Rummenigge!
There it is! And there is your opener. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that was nowhere near his best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Seedorf. Azar. Rummenigge. Bullet never out of the action. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Vietnam really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vietnam just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And they've got rid, and he's been shifted off it. Seedorf did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. This is a promising build-up. Ferdinand moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Benfica clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Yaya Toure. It's a threatening ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Cafu. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show...
Rummenigge!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Benfica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 33, Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Messi. Number 22,
Bellingham, who is really short on confidence.
Number 8,
The ball has bounced
Seydorf.
loose now.
Coming on the field.
Vietnam
Number 9,
still have the cards to affect this game.
Number
Well, the manager's got a
44,
decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Figo.
That's been intercepted.
Number
That was
13,
well played,
Ronaldinho.
well stopped.
Number 7,
Aimed beyond the
Pirlo.
defence.
Substitutions taking place.
And this is Bale. And this is Adriano. Šeško! And that's a good finish. Benfica are back in business. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe is onto this. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And they get themselves in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So we have
Roberto
further
Carlos.
activity on the bench here.
Coming on the field.
Vietnam
is
have their
number
lead.
2,
Look, he's the
Nesta.
one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good take in a good area. He's free, he has got space. And the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Bellingham really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Yamal clears, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Oh, what a ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's cut it out. And he's quick to get rid. Figo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a good foray he's making. And this is Ronaldinho.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Two minutes to be added on. And it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Yaya Toure. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs. and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental.
Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. Desailly. And it's Yaya Toure.
And the shot! Goal! Benfica!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu. Pull it. Cafu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini can get it clear. That is good strength. Pullet ventures forward. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Pullet. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Benfica have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! The Rossi gets it away. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's a dangerous ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Yaya. He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Swings, and a header! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Passes short and sharp. It's Hazard! Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. Hazard, this is promising.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos. And he's quick to get rid. Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, easy pickings there. Benfica are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ibrahimovic. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It'll be a throw-in. Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shot! Oh,
Fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that should get the job done. Roberto Carlos. He's played it back. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Oh, good finish! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He leaps for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Benfica get their fourth corner. He's rising! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Kicked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Messi. Rummenigge. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic! And that's a sharp finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure, upright and purposeful. Lofted in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 33, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Seydorf. Number 19, Messi.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Has another go! Off the post! Cafu can clear it away.
17, Cafu.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Number 13,
Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. Now he's off and running. James. James cross. Terrific effort! And another try! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Mateus. Looks across and plays it in. And now they can clear their lines. The Rossi wins the duel this time. Thuram. Gullit going after that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
James aims beyond the defence. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test...
Just the keeper in his way. Shapes to shoot! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Now the header! And the pass is intercepted. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. In once more. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. Quality ball. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's been hooked away.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Bellingham. Strong running down that left flank. Now that's a lovely exchange. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mateus plays it short. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! And that's that. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Strokes it back, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter.
Terrific effort! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Hazard has it out wide and in space.
And a header!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard plays it short. Hazard finds himself offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's taking no chances there. Played out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Bullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Benfica are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Now there's a fine shot at goal!
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Yaya Toure. Ambitious ball here. Now this could be a chance. Tries to get it clear. And here's Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. He slings it in.
And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Benfica restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that should get the job done.
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, and he shoots! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Benfica with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. That has been slung wide. And here's Roberto Carlos. And that's aimed into the middle. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
and we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now who's going to be first to this? Figo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Showing great feet there. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo crosses. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Thuram. Rummenigge might just make this. That is a great pick out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Seedorf. Figo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam have their second corner now.
Figo. Number 77, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 33, Ibrahimovic. Number 8,
Pirlo goes
Seedorf.
short.
Coming on the field,
Roberto Carlos. Can he finish?
Messi. Number
Yeah, that is
9,
really good
Mbappe.
tenacity.
Number 44, Gullit. Number 7, Pirlo. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo with the short one. Now here's the delivery. Desailly attempts a clearance. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Goes forward. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 13.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. And Gullit! Gullit! That is just a piece of art! About as smooth as it gets. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, a 1-2 is easier to...
There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
Benfica have their third corner.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Nesta. Substitutions taking place.
That's a decent clearance. And that's a throw-in. Nesta clears it away.
Benfica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, and that was nowhere near his best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bellingham. Mateus. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and...
Takes a shot! Goal! Benfica! And again they hit the front. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Mateus. And he can clear it away.
Benfica nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking for a runner. Šeško. Oh, what has happened here? Plenty to wait. Oh, shooting chance! Pirlo.
4 added minutes has
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Mbappe. And that is masterful defending.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
James. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pepe calmly and we're done. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Hello everybody, and
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Vietnam just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.